Let's do some maths. So this is the question of the day. You can pause the video to do it now, or you can click below to view the whole paper. I set up my screen like so to view the question and the working beside it. Enough talk, I'll start now. So let's draw this question out and see. First and foremost, we cannot say the diagram we have is to scale. That means I can't say the vertex at B directly overhangs the vertex at D, so I can drop a perpendicular line down and split this into two triangles and that'll be fine. I can't say that. All that I know is the sides and lengths that they have given me and the angles I've been given. First thing, and it's impossible to do this question without knowing, the area of a parallelogram is the base times the perpendicular height. And not just any height, the perpendicular height. So if I'm thinking about the side 4, which I'm going to think about because that's the diagram they've given me, then the height I want is directly up to BC. Yep. Yeah. You will see that cuts off a little triangle. Just for me to visualize it better, I'm going to draw that triangle outside of the parallelogram. The side we are looking for is H, but you can write H in two places, either within the parallelogram or outside. I just did mine outside. It's easier for me to visualize. So the area of a parallelogram is base times height, so it will be 4 times H. What I've been given as an alternative answer is B, which is 24. That's 6 times 24. Many of you will remember from Pythagoras that H squared plus that little bit at the bottom of the triangle there, and I'm going to label it x squared and x in a minute. So from Pythagoras, H squared plus x squared is 6 squared. That means H squared is less than 6 squared. That means H is less than 6. I'm going to pause for you to think about that, and I'm going to write a bit more down so it's all clear. Now we're all in the same place. I'll say it again. H must be less than 6. My area is 4 times H. That's my area. So I'm multiplying both sides of this inequality by 4. 4 times H is less than 4 times 6. That tells me my area is less than 24. 24 is the bigger number, so I'm going to go for B. And the right answer is B. Now I'm going to take a little aside here, just a little aside. For those of you who are very strong on maths, so you're engineering maths grads, you're going to look at this and say, hang on a minute, perhaps we can bring a bit more maths to the table and solve the question. Right, the angle across from B is 125. A straight line has an angle of 180, so that little angle in the corner there is 55. So, knowing maths, we say sine of 55 equals h over 6. There you go. If I cross multiply that, h is sine 55 times 6. Okay. The area I want is 4 times h, so that's 4 times 6 times sine 55. If you know the sine curve, which I'm about to draw out, you'll see that the sine curve peaks at 1 and at 90 degrees. 55, sine 55, is less than 1. So my area is something that is less than 1 times 24. You could also have sat there and said, hang on a minute, I don't know what sine 55 is. I can't explicitly find the area. And you throw in the towel and run away in tears. So you would then say, well, I can't tell you, and you would be lulled into thinking, perhaps the answer is B, perhaps the answer is D. So now you're very proud of yourself because you've limited the answer from 4 options to 2. I would point the following out to you. Neither sine, cosine, or tangent, that is the trigonometric formulae, none of them are in the GRE syllabus. So if you had done this, you run the risk of whittling down your answers to B or D, when actually, if you use less maths, the answer was always B. I found this a nasty little question. I've never seen so many words being used in a mathematical question. And I took from it that sometimes less maths will give you the right answer in the maths part of the GRE. Always a pleasure. Keep in touch.